Hi team, welcome to our Team Tuesday training. This week I really want to focus on the importance of your TRV. So, we always want to grow our business. We always want to continue to share the opportunity. But people, I think, tend to lose sight of what they need to do personally, as well as what their team needs to do in order to really maintain and grow their business. So when these things are worth their weight in gold. I always, every month, I have a host join. I keep my host join. I always have a handful in my bag, and then I always keep these on hand, one in my planner. Like, I have them all over the place because I reference them often. So I want each of you to pull out your host join, especially if you're watching this now, so you can kind of follow along, because I feel very strongly that we have an amazing compensation plan that really is second to none, but because it's so amazing, it can be a little hard to understand, I guess, at first, and to really master, what is going on. So why PRV is so important. When you pull this out, you pull out your host join, and you start looking at the compensation chart. Okay, this is what I'm gonna focus on right now. So in order for you to get paid, okay, on any of your team's commissionable volume, you need to be doing a minimum, okay, a minimum of $200 in sales a month. When you think about it, that's really only, so five orders of buy three, get one free will give you 225 PRV every month. Okay, so 200 is going to give you an active status instead of an in progress status for the month. Now, for the past couple months, I will say, I don't know if you were aware or not, but for the past few months, we have had girls that have had like almost $1,000 in TRV, but because they didn't get to their 200 in PRV, they threw away money. Like, that's crazy to me. So again, you need to drive. You need to do a minimum of 200 PRV in order to be successful. Now, when you're looking at this, okay, so what you want to do every month, okay, always look at the PRV column, okay? So you always want to look at, because your business starts with you, so you need to worry about yourself first and take care of what you need to do, as well as work with your team to achieve and maintain, what they're doing. So what you need to do, for me, I know as a team manager, I personally, what I need to do before anything else is I need to get 700 PRV. Okay, now that is the maximum amount for any executive status or higher. That's the highest amount that you will ever be required to produce yourself is $700. Okay, it sounds like a lot, and you know what, it is a lot, but that's the beauty of this business, is I can't just build a team, get all of you girls together, and then sit around and watch my money come in. That's not how our business model is set up. I need to practice what I preach. I need to make sure I'm doing exactly what I'm telling you guys to do, okay, in order to ensure that I'm getting paid and I'm doing what's best for me and my business, okay? But what you need to do, most of you guys right now are between advanced consultant. If you're brand new, you're still a consultant. But most of you are either advanced, senior, or lead. Okay? So what you need to do is look at what your current status is. That's why I always ask you to check your rank gap. Always, always, always around the 15th of the month, just to do a pulse check so you know what to look for and what you need to do, and I know better how to help you. Okay, but the first thing you need to do is look at what your current rank is. So if you're a senior consultant right now, say Stephanie Cook, I'm going to use you as an example this week. So Stephanie is now a senior consultant. For Stephanie to get paid every month as a senior consultant, she needs to do a minimum of 300 PRV herself okay, every month. But now what Stephanie wants to do as well is look at what she personally needs to do, not what her team needs to do, but what she personally needs to do to achieve the next rank. So if you look at the next rank from senior consultant is lead consultant. So Stephanie, you're going to want to make sure that you have your 400 PRV first and foremost, okay? Because if you're not doing it, then your team's not doing it, and you'll be out of business, okay? And that's not what we want for anyone. We want you all to be successful, okay? So make sure when you're looking at your compensation plan every month, look and see what you need to personally do as well as what your team needs to personally do, okay? So the importance of that, though, like I said, with girls having, several $1,000s in TRV, and by not maintaining or at least achieving 200, this is what happens, okay? So she is that whoever, Susie consultant, okay? She's got 1,000 TRV and say 150 PRV. So Susie also has a couple, she's recruited, and her personally sponsored people, her level ones, have also recruited, okay? So Susie consultant has a level 1 and level 2 that both have sales, okay? So she is losing out on, say, her 7% level 1 commission, as well as her 3% level 2 commissions, okay? Now, the likelihood, because our team is very new, so many of you are still in your fast start period. I don't know if you've looked down to the bottom of your compensation plan, but you get an extra 5% on your team sales for anybody who is doing who is selling in any of their personal sales, as long as they're level 1 consultants and level 2 consultants in your downline. That's an extra 5%. So in essence, Susie consultant gave up a 12% raise plus her additional 3% on her personal sales, okay? So I never ever want you guys to be put in that predicament, okay? So in that instance, all Susie needed was, one additional buy 3 get 1 free sale, and she could have made that money back plus some had she have just gotten that one more sale, okay? So I want you guys to think about it. If you have any questions, please let me know. But again, you always want to look at your PRV and what you personally need first, okay, for your business. So I hope that helps, and I hope that none of you ever leave free money, on the table ever again, okay? So until next week, keep calm and jam on, girls.